Crest Nest here, and I know it's been a while since you've seen really any uploads from me, but honestly, a lot of personal things have been going on, and I've had to clear those up. So, to kind of make up for the time I've been gone, you can, after this video, there will be a string of videos for the next couple days, hopefully. Uh, so you all will have more content, so I will try to make up for it. There is a playthrough coming up really soon that the only reason I have multiple episodes of that recorded, but the only reason it's not up yet is because I have a friend by the name of Game Droid. You've all probably seen him in League with me. He is currently making a custom picture to use for as part of the thumbnail. So with that said, guys, this reaction is to Death Battle, and I know in the last episode I kind of said this was a joke, and part of me still believes that, being Scrooge McDuck versus Shovel Knight. I'm not quite sure what the similarities of these are, except both get a lot of money. I haven't played Shovel Knight. I'm actually probably going to make it a playthrough on the channel if y'all really want to see it, because I don't know anything about the game other than a lot of money, so that's really it. But right out of the bat, I'm saying Shovel Knight's going to win. I feel I've heard Shovel Knight's got a lot of different armors and weapons and such to use, so rooting for Shovel Knight to win this. But with that said, guys, let's just go ahead and get watching. Do not forget to click the little box in the top left corner there to go watch the original. Give Screw Attack some love. They are the creators of this. And with that said, guys, let's just start watching the series and we'll see what they give us. They're still using the new style, at least.
Some people adventure for wealth. For others, the wealth is in the adventure.
Either way, you'll be successful if you can bounce off your enemies' heads.
Like Scrooge McDuck,
Okay.
the wealthiest waterfowl to ever live.
And Shovel Knight, a shining example of the code of chivalry. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In 1867, Scrooge McDuck was born to a poor family.
If
in
y'all
Glasgow,
actually requested, I will start a
Scotland. He
playthrough
grew
of
up
Shovel
a
Knight.
relatively normal duckling until his 10th birthday.
Scrooge's father took him to see the remains of the old McDuck clan castle. See, their family wasn't always super poor, and Scrooge was inspired by the sight of their former glory. So the next day, he got a job and earned his first money ever. A dime.
Problem was, it was an American dime, and Scrooge was in Scotland. Naturally, feeling pretty cheated, Scrooge swore he'd build his fortune by being, I quote, tougher than the toughies and sharper than the sharpies.
So he hopped over to America to start his quest for wealth. And judging by his money vault today, where he literally swims in gold,
Yeah, he's rich.
he
I
did
know
a
that
pretty
for a
effing
fact.
good job.
No obstacle was too difficult to keep him from fortune. By my estimations, his entire net worth today rests around $300 quadrillion.
Excuse me?
Rich as he is, he's got to defend his treasure trove somehow. So this wealthy
I knew he was rich. I didn't know he was
waterfowl's
that
got more
rich.
guns
Holy
than I do.
shit.
Not to mention the trusty cannons he has hidden around his manor.
Okay.
Nothing like some old-fashioned artillery for home defense.
Scrooge also has a number of unorthodox high-tech firearms.
Or
Okay.
as normal people call them, laser guns. My favorite is the one that can shoot through solid steel titanium. It's called the Burglar Stunner, but I'm pretty sure that'll do a hell of a lot more than stun you.
Well, my favorite would be Scrooge's Nutra-Friction and Anti-Inertia Rays. By removing a target's natural friction and inertia, these guns can turn a foe so slippery they can't grip anything, or take away all momentum from that foe's movement and weight.
Oh,
Without
God.
friction, a person will slide miles upon miles with no hope of stopping themselves. Without inertia, a cannonball will have even less impact than falling leaves, though it is important to note that these guns do not affect personal gravity.
Yeah, science and stuff. Though if I were him, I'd prefer the feel of one of his rifles or
I'm still
sword.
not quite sure
Or
what that
his
does, but
signature
that sounds
sidearm,
really
his
irritating to
trusty
fight
cane.
against.
What's so special about a dusty old cane, you ask? Well, just look at the old quack go. Not every duck can turn their cane into both a club and a pogo stick.
Even when he's unarmed, Scrooge's thirst for wealth has pushed his body past many preconceived limits. He possesses incredible strength, speed, and durability.
Not to mention, the dude's got some serious huevos. One time when he was stuck in the savannah, he walked right up to a lion, beat it in a roaring match, and then just rode it all the way to town.
He's also a surprisingly
Wait,
skilled
what?
marksman.
Like some sort of gun-toting Mr. Miyagi, he can shoot flies out of the air with perfect precision.
And he's no
Okay.
slouch with the blade. Apparently, Buffalo Bill taught him how to knife fight in, Injun style. And now's a great time to remind you that Scrooge is pretty old. It was a different time.
Yeah, I'm about to say, are we still having the 89-year-old Sultan Duck?
He survived the Titanic sinking, being frozen solid in the Yukon, fighting hordes of wild animals, and taking a cannon shot to the face before being dragged through a minefield. He's even survived a trip to the literal center of the Earth, which, if you've forgotten, is pretty much super lava.
That's putting it mildly. The Earth's core is estimated to be well over 9,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
More than hot enough to cook your goose.
He's outrun a cheetah, which can reach 75 miles per hour. He's stopped a charging water buffalo, which can weigh up to 2,600 pounds.
And did you ever hear that legend where George Washington threw a silver dollar across the Potomac River? Well, Scrooge can do that too. And he even caught the coin on the other side. Because Scrooge isn't gonna waste a single dollar.
Seems pretty impressive, but Scrooge has some massively problematic flaws. Least of all is his age. He's 150 years old. That won't do him any favors in a fight.
And why can't he
Jeez, yeah,
fly?
I thought he
mean,
was
he's
like
a duck
80-something.
with his own private plane, and he has human teeth. And they really should just hire a poultry scientist at Disney. Oh, I'll send my resume.
Well, more importantly would be his overpowering greed. He can often lose sight of his goals or explode into an uncontrollable rage if someone threatens his wealth.
He is pretty selfish and has a one-track mind. I don't know if the uncontrollable rage part, though, is such a bad thing.
Certainly not in some situations, like the time Soapy Slick tried to rip Scrooge off, steal his property, and humiliate him by chaining him to a steamboat and making fun of his letters from home, including one informing Scrooge of his mother's passing.
That's more than enough to piss Scrooge off. So much that he literally tore the entire boat apart with his bare hands. Or wings. Holy damn, that's some real foul strength.
Just goes to show that
Oh my
nothing
God.
can stand between Scrooge and his wealth.
I don't know which was wilder in those days, the wolves or me.
Never mind, I think Scrooge is definitely gonna win
A
this
long
now.
time ago, the world was wild.
That-
and
that's
adventurers roamed
ludicrous.
The land. The most famous of whom were partners Shield Knight and Shovel Knight.
You can tell how good they are by the giant piles of loot behind them.
Shovel Knight and Shield Knight traveled together, and they were the stuff of legend. That is, until the Tower of Fate.
Once inside, a cursed amulet knocked Shovel Knight out cold. When he woke up, Shield Knight was gone and the tower was sealed shut. And boy, did that bum him out. So, like all depressed heroes, he abandoned everything and went to the wilderness to do a bunch of farming and most likely drinking.
Alright.
Soon after he retired, an evil woman called the Enchantress took power, along with a group of villainous knights known as the Order of No Quarter. Ah, get it? It's funny. So maybe retiring wasn't the most responsible idea.
Man's gotta mourn, Wiz. Man's gotta mourn.
You mean like when you took a week off to mourn after your divorce? Because I'm pretty sure all you did was get drunk and shoot fireworks at my house.
Ah, yeah.
Um.
Man, that was a real good mourn. Well, anyway, Shovel Knight's break didn't last long. After the Enchantress and her knights took hold of the land, the Tower of Fate unsealed. Knowing it was his only chance to find out what happened to Shield Knight, he dug back into action. And with him, he took his mightiest weapon. A shovel.
Don't sell it short. It's not just any shovel, it's a shovel blade. And thanks to its surprisingly versatile nature, it can slash through anything from rats to...
Holy crap, did he just kill a dragon with that thing?
Yes, he did.
That reminds me of the time I made my own weapon out of a yard tool. I miss my rake blade, but everyone got really confused and offended whenever I yelled my catchphrase, "Prepare to get raked!" So I stopped using it.
Oh. Oh. Probably
Oh
smart.
god, that's so
Well,
wrong.
Thanks to the Shovel Blade's unique attributes, Shovel Knight has a repertoire of deadly attacks, his signature being the shovel drop.
This deadly downward drop allows him to dig
Boing,
into his
boing,
enemies pogo
boing,
stick style.
boing, boing,
Now, where have I
boing.
seen that before?
He also has a charge attack that, when unleashed, does massive damage and can even penetrate armor. If his enemy is more than a scoop's reach away, he can strike the earth to fire a dangerous spark that travels along the ground.
You know what else it's good for? Digging up all of that sweet, sweet treasure.
But the Shovel Blade is far from his only weapon. Throughout his journey, Shovel Knight has acquired many magical relics, which are quite handy in battle, though they do require access to a limited supply of magic to use.
He can set stuff on fire with the flare wand, or punch through compact dirt with the dust knuckles.
He can also take the wind out of his enemies with the throwing anchor, or fly a short distance with the propeller dagger.
If Shovel Knight needs to kill bad guys in those hard-to-reach spaces, he has his trusty Chaos Orb, which acts like a bouncy ball of doom.
He also possesses the Mobile Gear, a mechanism which allows him to traverse dangerous terrain such as spikes and small gaps with ease.
Mobile gear. But my favorite relic is the War Horn, which is kind of like the Horn of Gondor, but it makes people explode.
That's a Skyrim
Shovel
reference
Knight
for
carries
sure.
a few
I don't play that
defensive
game, but I know that
relics as well.
meme.
Yeah, like those sweet fish goblets.
Fools
You
for
mean
a
the
doll!
Crucial. These special liquid receptacles can carry ichors, substances which, when drunk, provide certain benefits to Shovel Knight. Most notably, the Ichor of Renewal, which fully restores his health and magic.
And how do you get such a useful liquid? From a bunch of fish that perform an interpretive dance and spit in your cup. It's dinner and a show.
Last but not least is the Phase Locket. This relic allows Shovel Knight to pass through his enemies and even grants him temporary invincibility while under its effect.
Like all good knights, our shovel-wielding friend protects himself with a suit of shining armor. Actually, he's got a few of them.
His most capable all-around set is the Dynamo Mail. Along with providing the kind of defense you need for fighting the forces of evil, it has an added bonus. Hitting just about anything with his shovel drop builds up a powerful charge attack.
Normally, a large suit of armor comes with a lot of extra weight, but Shovel Knight doesn't let that slow him down.
Even in full plate, our delving hero seemingly never tires and is agile enough to dodge everything from cannonballs to fireballs.
Actually, the weight is more of a bonus since his attack of choice is bouncing on heads. Where's math that?
On it, comparing his height to these dwarves, Shovel Knight appears to be about 4 feet 6 inches tall. Given his broad physique, he likely weighs approximately 100 pounds at most. In the 14th century, a knight's plate armor for combat typically weighed about 60 pounds. Scaling to Shovel Knight's height, his armor likely weighs 50 pounds. Including the 5-pound shovel, he must drop with a force of over 6,700 joules of kinetic energy. In comparison, Mike Tyson can punch with up to 1,600 joules, and has knocked out 44 people in the ring. And Shovel Knight's striking power is over 4 times stronger than that.
Good job! No wonder Shovel Knight was able to take down the entire
Never mind,
order of
I don't
no
know who's
quarter,
gonna win this
including
now.
a giant steampunk mech and the Enchantress herself.
He's also stubborn enough to hold his breath underwater for an impressively indefinite amount of time. And he even held his own against the Battletoads and Kratos, the upcoming god of war.
What the hell? Really? That's awesome! Guess you sell enough games, you can get anybody.
But even after all that, Shovel Knight doesn't seem the most intelligent warrior. After all, the only reason he gave up on Shield Knight for so long is because he just assumed she was dead.
Still, he's one deadly warrior who isn't afraid to put his enemies 6 feet under. You know, because he digs holes and stuff.
I don't know who's
All
gonna
right,
win.
the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and
It
for
seems
all.
really close, but
But
I'm gonna root
first,
for
I've got
Scrooge.
some free food for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna root for Scrooge.
Now, I'm a man who likes a good home-cooked meal, but going out to buy or hunt my own food is a hassle. If only there was some way food could be brought straight to me.
Good news, Boomstick. Introducing Blue Apron, the #1 fresh food delivery service in the country. Using only the freshest ingredients, Blue Apron delivers a kit of ready-to-cook meals straight to your door, along with easy-to-follow
I see
instructions.
they're still
Plus,
doing
the
this.
ingredients are perfectly proportioned, so it cuts down on waste, and you know you're using the right amount. On top of that, you can log into their website and select the upcoming meals that sound good to you, like the spicy shrimp coconut curry with cabbage and rice.
Plus, it does feel rewarding cooking new and exciting meals right in your own home. But don't just take our word for it. We want you to try it.
Because you're watching Death Battle, you can get 3 meals free with free shipping by heading to blueapron.com/battle.
Seriously, you will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for a Death Battle!
So I'm rooting for Scrooge. Let's see if I'm right or not. Uh-oh. Oh boy, here it goes. Oh, come on, Scrooge! Oh boy. Cannon! I'm still unsure who's gonna win this because it's so even. Gold shower. What a fitting place to fight. And Shovel Knight's just like, whoa. The sprites are surprisingly good. Mario sound effects, really? Uh-oh. Shovel Knight might win now because... Uh-oh. Wait, what happened now? Oh no. Well, that just happened.
KO!
Ow!
Damn, that's cold! With his own weapon!
Shovel Knight might have been able to uphold the code of chivalry, but he could not hold up to Scrooge's wealth of experience and superior strength.
Aside from the extra 100+ years of experience he's got over Shovel Knight, Scrooge's feats blew him out of the water. For example, there's no way that Shovel could have put him down very quickly when he's powered through a minefield like it's nothing.
And remember how he threw a coin across the Potomac River and rode across fast enough to catch it? Well, we know the average width of the river is 1,300 feet, and he threw the coin at an angle of 20 degrees. After some quick calculations, this means he must have thrown the coin, boarded his boat, rowed across the entire river, and exited the boat to catch the coin in less than 5.4 seconds.
That's stupid.
This means he must have been rowing the boat at speeds well over 164 miles per hour.
What the hell?
Jesus, how fast are his arms moving there?
To make all of that work, at least 14,400 rotations per minute.
That's ducking awesome!
He is strong enough to rip apart a steamboat after all. But regardless of Scrooge's power, Shovel Knight had very little options to defend against the Duck's wackier, physics-breaking weaponry. Those that could buy him some time could only last for so long due to his limited supply of magic.
Plus, Scrooge has fought knights and magicians before, while Shovel Knight never fought anyone quite like Scrooge McDuck. Looks like Shovel Knight dug his own grave.
The winner is Scrooge McDuck.
Well, congrats to Scrooge.
Next time on Death Battle.
Justice proves to respect your elders. Venom? Versus who?
Hey guys, I'm Chad, I play Boomstick. I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and next time we've got
Venom from Marvel. But who's he going to be fighting? You can stick to our social media. We'll be
course.
announcing it very shortly.
And you could have watched this death battle early and all of our videos early, plus like merch discounts and a bunch of great stuff by becoming a first member. It's free to try, so click the link in the description below. Sign up today.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna point this out right now. Venom is my favorite Marvel villain of all time. So I don't care who he's fighting, I am rooting for Venom. I really want Venom to win this. Oh, I don't know who he's fighting. I can't really think of any opponent that's close even to him, but congrats to Scrooge McDuck. That was a good animation, and quite frankly, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. If you all like this death battle and this reaction of mine, make sure to hit that like button and tell me what you thought about it in the comments below. Do you agree that Scrooge should have won, or do you disagree and think Shovel Knight should have won? If you disagree, please tell me why, since I haven't played either of their games, so I'm basically going into this blind. So with that said, guys, I want each and every single one of you to stay awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.